Hello kids, today we're going to be talking about why cells divide. Cells divide to turn one parent cell into two new daughter cells, obviously called cell division. Before cell division occurs, the cell replicates or copies all of its DNA, leading to two new daughter cells. Now, if a cell got too large, it would be more difficult to get sufficient amounts of oxygen and nutrients in and waste products out. The production of genetically identical offspring from a single parent cell is known as asexual reproduction. For single-cell organisms, asexual reproduction is a survival strategy.
There are four phases to cell division. The first phase is known as the G1 phase. This is where cell growth happens. Cells increase in size and synthesize new proteins and organelles. The second phase is known as the S phase. S, which stands for synthesis, means new DNA is synthesized while the chromosomes are replaced. The cell at the end of the S phase contains twice as much DNA as it did at the beginning of the phase. The third phase is known as the G2 phase. This is after DNA replication, where many of the organelles and the molecules that are required for cell division are produced. And this begins the M phase, mitosis and cytokinesis. First step is known as prophase. And in prophase, the nucleus disappears alongside the ribosomes in the cell. Then, the nuclear envelope is broken, the mitotic spindle is formed, and chromosomes appear. The second phase is known as metaphase, and in metaphase, the chromosomes begin to line up at the center of the cell. Metaphase is usually the shortest out of all the phases. The third phase is known as anaphase. In anaphase, the chromatids begin to separate and pull apart in the middle from the mitotic spindle. The fourth and final phase is known as telophase, and in telophase, the cell's division begins to start, and the organelles begin to form once again alongside the nuclear envelope. In cytokinesis, the cell finally divides in two, and the two daughter cells are formed. All in all, the end result of cell division leads from one parent cell to having two new daughter cells, each equal to one another. The cyclin is a protein found in mitosis, and it regulates the cell cycle. There's a family of proteins known as cyclins that regulate the timing of the cell cycle in eukaryotic cells. There are internal and external regulators. External regulators are proteins that respond to the outside of a cell as they direct cells to speed up or slow down the cell cycle. One group of external regulators is made up of growth factors. Now, growth factors stimulate the growth and division of cells. Internal regulators are a group of proteins that respond to events occurring inside the cell, which allow the cell cycle to proceed only when the certain events have occurred inside the cell itself.
When the cell cycle becomes unregulated, the cells divide faster and causes health effects like cancer and tumors, as you can see in this drawing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is called cell division, the end.